Let's talk about a simple, maybe even kind of weird idea that can completely change where your life is headed. It's all about the power of daily discomfort. You see, real, meaningful growth, it doesn't happen when we're all cozy and safe. It happens when we intentionally take a little step into the unknown. You know that feeling, right? Where you just feel stuck? Like you're going through the motions every day. Same routine, same results. But deep down, you've got this nagging sense that you're capable of so much more. It's like you're stuck in traffic while everyone else is flying by. Well, a lot of the time, that feeling comes from something we call the comfort zone. Think of it like this invisible bubble that we all live inside. And yeah, it feels safe in there, it's predictable, but it's also a trap. It's a trap that can seriously hold you back and keep you playing a much smaller game than you're meant for. I mean, just look at the difference here. Inside that bubble, everything's safe, it's easy, it's familiar, which, let's be honest, leads to you just staying put, stagnant. But right outside of it, that's where things get interesting. It's uncertain for sure, it's challenging, but that is exactly where the growth happens. And here's the kicker. Staying comfortable doesn't just mean you're treading water. It actually means you're in a slow, subtle decline. Your confidence starts to wear away. Your curiosity gets a little duller. You just kind of settle. You start playing not to lose instead of playing to win. So what do we do? How do we fight back against that slow fade? Well, that's where this blueprint comes in. It's a really simple, totally actionable way to make intentional discomfort a part of your daily life. It's all about triggering change, one tiny challenge at a time. And the process itself? It's so simple, it's almost silly. First, you just choose one small thing that pushes you a little. Second, you actually do it. You push right past that little voice saying don't. And third, and this is the absolute key, you repeat it every single day. That consistency is the secret sauce. And look, we're not talking about climbing Mount Everest before breakfast here. This could be as simple as taking a 30-second cold shower, or speaking up in that meeting when you'd normally just stay quiet, or maybe just starting a conversation with the barista. The point isn't to torture yourself. It's to train your brain to see a challenge and lean in, not run away. Okay, so when you start doing this day in and day out, something pretty profound starts to happen. You begin to build real, actual resilience. You're not just doing uncomfortable things anymore. You are actively training your mental and emotional toughness. I love this quote because it just nails it. Think about it like going to the gym, but for your mind. Every single one of those little uncomfortable moments, that's a rep. And just like lifting weights, every single rep is making that mental toughness muscle just a little bit stronger. And hey, let's be totally honest for a second. You are going to feel awkward. You might even fail sometimes. But that's not just okay, it's actually part of the whole point. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to literally stretch the boundaries of your comfort zone, so the things that used to feel scary slowly start to feel normal. But you know what's really wild? The benefits don't just stop at the challenges themselves. Nope. They create this amazing ripple effect that starts to spill over into every single part of your life. Seriously, when you build this resilience, you start seeing improvements pop up everywhere. At work, you suddenly find you're not afraid to take on that big project. In your relationships, you're more willing to have those tough but necessary conversations. Your confidence just grows, and problems that used to feel like a brick wall now just seem like hurdles you can get over. So when you get right down to it, this whole practice is about so much more than just your behavior. It's not about just changing what you do. It fundamentally starts to change who you are. You begin to see yourself as the kind of person who doesn't run from challenges, but actually seeks them out. All right, so maybe you're feeling a little inspired right now. You're thinking, okay, I'm in. What now? The next big question is how you actually start. And maybe more importantly, how do you keep it going so it becomes a lifestyle, not just a one-week experiment? The game plan is super straightforward. First, you have to start small. I mean, ridiculously small. Just one challenge a day. That's it. Second, at the end of the day, take just 60 seconds to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I learn from that? And third, and this might be the most powerful part, just get in the habit of asking one question every morning. What makes me slightly uncomfortable today? That question alone can change everything. So, I'm going to ask you right now, just think about it. What is one small thing you could do today that would push you even just a little bit outside of that comfort zone? It doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be a stretch. And I want to leave you with this one last thought.
We have this tendency to treat our comfort zone like it's our home, our final destination. But it's not. It's just the starting point. It's the starting block. And every single step you take beyond it is a step closer to the person you are truly capable of becoming.